Hey guys, so I've got no idea what this is, if I be honest with you, but Garbu says it's a good idea, so let's do it. Well, like,
I was like, hey, let's do a video. You're like, okay.
yeah, sure. What's it about? It's like BlAcK aRaGon. It's like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Apparently so.
Well, it's being used as a bludgeon device currently. It's why I found this guy. I love David Levatt because he admitted he hasn't seen a dentist in 3 years. He's a professional gaming journalist,
Right, okay.
which is like already a red flag on a red flag on a red flag.
Yeah.
But he says the same Nazi racist fuckers who complain about a black elf in the Rings of Power and a black mermaid and a little mermaid are now throwing a fit because there's a black aRaGon in the new Lord of the Ring MTG set. I fucking hate how many racists there are in the board game space. Now, just here, in that little sentence there, he's already putting up a huge fucking straw man. I'm going to tell you why.
Right.
The big complaint about the black elf in Rings of Power was that no one knew who the fuck he was. He was just some random black elf with no backstory and no reasoning. Same with the black dwarves. You tell anyone who studied, like, human evolution, like, why is that dwarf black? Or I ask you that because of the fact that in order to have melanin in your skin, you gotta be exposed to a lot of sunlight.
Yeah, it doesn't really add up for dwarves, you know.
Yeah, it's why the Irish have no pigment. There's no fucking sunlight.
Here, I will say, for you guys that didn't know, I did suffer from sun poisoning last month, so I did, from 15 Celsius, so you guys can work that out yourself.
Sun poisoning?
Yeah, that's actually what it's called. So I will say one thing before we get really into it. Magic the Gathering players kind of get what they deserve, if I be honest with you.
You get what you fucking deserve.
Yeah, I honestly, see, when it comes to Magic the Gathering, it's so bad when it comes to, like, pay to win and, like, see the exploitative nature of it. It's just like,
Well, they're playing a blue deck, making folks lose their fucking minds.
Yeah, I'm just like, I honestly, like, it's one of those ones, if I was to ever get into trading card games, I think it would probably be either Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, if I'd be honest with you. I don't see myself ever getting into Magic, like, ever. And then the other wee thing that I want to say about is the Little Mermaid. So this is one that I find kind of interesting. So in the Little Mermaid, all the sisters are supposed to represent different seas. So they are, like, you know, like Pacific, all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? And, you know, so that's one of the things, like, you know, like, if the Little Mermaid's supposed to be, like, the Caribbean, like, it is set in the Caribbean, like, you know, yeah, I suppose, if you want, like, you know, I don't know, it's not one of those ones. I also don't really care that much about Little Mermaid.
The thing is, again, about Little Mermaid, he says the racist Nazis are mad a black mermaid is in the new Little Mermaid. Now, that's completely false. What they're mad about is the fact they took Ariel and then turned her black.
Is it? Oh, you know what it is? Oh, Garb, I know what it is. It's because you're ginger. You feel that they're taking your identity. They stole your.
They've taken my people.
Yeah. Even though I wouldn't even call you ginger, if I'd be honest with you. I'd call you Auburn. Like, you know, see, for, like, over here, to be called ginger, you need to be like Fanta pubes. You know what I mean? Like, like, you need to be like, you know that wee fella, the gingers have souls, the one, Copper Cab, that fella. But anyway, so, like, let's see, what does he have to say? What could we possibly gain? Oh, here, before we get into it, actually, shell, 30% off last 2 days. If you want to make, want to get 30% off, you know. Here, you got your last 2 days of it, so, like, you know, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. If you're not, you know, here, you had the chance, but, like, you know, like, let's see, what could a professional game journalist...
Hold on. Before we even scroll down, this is supposed to be aRaGon, right? aRaGon and...
Oh, is this aRaGon here?
Sword.
Is this him here?
I'm going to read... Yeah, I'm going to read what Tolkien wrote about Strider / aRaGon.
All
right, now stand by. We're going to get narrative here. I know you're all excited. So, suddenly Frodo noticed that a strange-looking, weather-beaten man sitting in the shadows near the wall was also listening intently to the hobbit talk. He had a tall tankard in front of him and was smoking a long-stemmed pipe curiously carved. His legs were stretched out before him, showing high boots of supple leather that fitted him well, but had seen much wear and were now caked with mud. A travel-stained cloak of heavy dark green cloth was drawn close around him, and in spite of the heat of the room, he wore a hood that overshadowed his face. But the gleam of his eyes could be seen as he watched the hobbits. Now, as Frodo drew near, he threw back his hood, showing a shaggy head of dark hair flecked with gray, and in a pale, stern face with a pair of keen gray eyes. He's clearly a white dude in the books.
I don't know,
For some
Garbo.
reason-
That sounds pretty problematic to me. Just putting that out there, man. That's here, token. Cut it with that. Cut it with the set. Cut it with whatever the fuck they call it these days. You know what I mean? Get them isms out of the way. Now, the only thing I will say, the big problem that I've got with this picture is just look at the sword. Come on, it looks like World of Warcraft.
Yeah,
the sword's
the sword looks like something I have like
it's WoW.
League of Legends.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very token-esque. I know, like,
That
okay,
pommel's fucking huge. There's no cross guard.
yeah, like, okay, don't get me wrong, there is some silly designs. We're talking, like, yeah, Sting, Glues in the Dark. Okay, I get it, but at the same time,
Magic.
yeah, it's very, like, you can't say it's not very, like, modern fantasy. You know what I mean? It's not, that's not what I envision. So, yeah, let's see. Is there anything to even talk about here? Like, is there really anything more to put onto this before we keep going?
What bothers me more is that's Dwarven runes in the middle of the fuck. Actually, no, that's Elder Futhark in the middle of the fucking blade. There, it's not even Elvish.
Yeah, it's not actually. Yeah, it's Dwarven.
Because yeah, that's all fucking like. Well, it's not even Dwarven. It's fucking Elder Futhark.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Well. I don't like. So, what was the? Is there any reasoning behind this, or was it just like woke points?
No, this one a black aRaGon to I don't know, like own the Nazis or something. I don't know, dude. No one knows why they do the thing they do. but the thing is, so he posts this, and I'll scroll down.
Right,
Anyone who says he does the standard journalist thing. Anyone who says anything against him is a Nazi. And I scroll down. Like, Nazis losing their mind. Please report this racist piece of shit. I don't like that you're a racist. You know, scroll. So it's like, if you agree with him, it's like, agreed 100%. If you don't agree, racist little shit. You're a vile racist. You're a worthless racist. Chris Anderson's a racist. Benjamin's racist. You're just racist. Guess what? You're a racist. Racist minds.
Is this kind of caricature? This is actually pretty funny. It's not often you actually see them this blatant with it. Normally, like, you know, normally they've got like some degree of self-awareness. Yeah, we actually talked about this, come to think of it, on Terminally Online, where we did the whole NPC meme. We kind of went over it, and honestly, this like perfectly fits into it. So if you're interested in more of the NPC meme, check out our other channel.
Scroll down to someone called a queer and pleasant danger. I want to read hers, theirs, whatever fucking name.
Where is this? You're gonna have to link it to me because it's all like mixed up. Because it depends.
Yeah, here. I'll send you a screenshot. So. Right. A queer and pleasant danger says, if your world is too small to allow for this version of aRaGon, it might be a good idea to examine why. aRaGon has so many things that define him: justness, quietness, passion, courage, and kindness. None of these things are restricted to people with lighter complexions. That's not the point. The point is the guy who made this shit made him white. That's the thing. And they can't now. I took a famous black movie and I turned I don't know, Blade white. And hey, if you don't like this, you need to examine why you don't like a white Blade with fucking blonde dreadlocks. You know,
the Blade's cool though, man. I never got that.
What if we made more what if we went and made like Morpheus white? Like, okay, too bad, deal with it. They would not take that. They'd be fucking lose their goddamn minds.
The thing is, Morpheus is really cool. You can't say he's probably one of the coolest characters ever. And same with, honestly, Blade's fuck. That's one of the ones that kind of got me about the whole Black Panther thing whenever it was coming about, because everyone was going mad about it. It's like, oh, it's the first black superhero. It's like, mate, you got Blade. Blade's like the coolest one of them all.
Bro,
Wesley fucking Snipes, man. Come on,
Jesus. These people will forget the first pro female character. Like, does alien mean nothing to you? There have been, I think, dozens of female-led movies in a time where male leads dominated. Hold on, let's see. Classic female-led.
All I'm going to say is, before we go any further, Wesley Snipes is my patron saint because he got done for tax evasion.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, he did. Surely you're not going to jail for a good few years over that because he got the IRS money.
I did not know
that. I can't help but appreciate that. You know, I think that's one of the funny ones. Oh,
taxes, God. Fuck you.
So this tweet's got 9.5 million views, so that's interesting. Yeah. Who is this guy lighting off? Is there anything else really to him? He's got a lot of
award-winning multimedia journalists, love games, casual, MTG player.
All right, okay.
He's basically pandering to the liberal crowd. LOL, look how bad America is while I live here and enjoy the taxes.
Yeah, sadly. So what else does he have to say? Does he go any further with this, or does he just like racist?
No, that's the thing. He spends his entire time calling anyone who disagrees at any form a racist.
All right.
Like he'll scroll. Like I was on the toilet taking a shit, and like this guy's like scroll. So here we go. Hold on. This is a picture of aRaGon from the movies. Someone says this is aRaGon. He says this is a racist. so either he's calling Power Man 777 or he's calling Viggo Mortensen a racist, and I'm just like, I
don't know. I honestly like. I don't think he could have got a better like actor to play aRaGon. If I be honest with you, like,
no, I think Mortensen.
Yeah, I just don't Viggo.
He crushed that shit, dude.
Yeah, I think he did. Like that's one of the things. Like, see, that's one of the big things I think, especially with like the Lord of the Rings movies. They were just. I think you can really tell that
the first three movies.
Yeah. Well, like we'll not talk about the Hobbit. Like the Hobbit's actually aged incredibly well. I never thought I'd be saying that, but it has. It's aged incredibly well compared to anything else we've got. But like the thing is, you can obviously tell that Peter Jackson has a deep love of Lord of the Rings, and he really did pour his heart and soul into the project. Now, look,
his fucking toe, dude.
Look, before we go any further, okay, I know a lot of people that are like, oh, but the books are far better, and you kind of have to get over that. I think whenever you view books and movies are two different mediums, they're trying to tell the same story. Movies are never going to be able to go into as much detail as what you like. They're not going to be able to convey as much to you, and they're not going to be half as personal to you books. That's just the case of books. You know what I mean? But I do think, when it comes to like adaptations, I don't think you could have got much better. I don't think they could have been, and especially at the time it came out, it was at a time whenever like fantasy movies were seen as a complete joke. They weren't really in it to make money. Like, how much did they spend? I think they spent like 100 million on each movie, didn't they, or something like that? And that was like silly. That was like the most money ever spent on a movie by far at the time, so I don't know, like they did a great job, and that was only a few years. How far, what this is, really, to me, I would argue, see, all this type of stuff, it's just the outward signs of dying, sick society.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is is this really what we're going to complain about? Is it? I think the most telling one I ever seen, the one I love the most, is you see people complain, the people, the whole, look back even 10, 15 years, what people were talking about, and look at what people are complaining about today. It's such nothing issues, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, why does this even exist to start off with? This wouldn't have happened a few years ago. If that's a good thing or a bad thing, maybe there is an argument for representation, maybe there is. I don't really know. It's not really something that I ever think about. This shit's fucking ridiculous, and it's ridiculous to the point of how impregnated it is in the psyche at this point. Is this? That would be would that be a good word to describe? Fuck, it is.
I'll call it rated.
Yeah, rated. Yeah, El Lapid.
Shanghai.
I really hate it. Like, I've came across so many people that I've spoken to, like IRL and online, and people that clearly just cannot make their own mind up for themselves. It's like they need to be, as I say, they need to be pre-programmed. They need to be fed information. Yeah, it is. It's pure NPC mentality. And tell me I'm wrong. And you guys have all spoken to NPCs before. You guys know it's true. You know what I mean? It's.
Oh yeah. Well, what's your source? Give me your source.
It's like. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Do you have a source to back up why this is beautiful? No. No. Don't be
source? Question mark. Source.
Fuck me. It's absolute bugman mentality.
So I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
The weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what you want.
Anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's go back to the video.
So yeah, part of me thinks like, yeah, sorry that we have to cover this sort of stuff, but at the same time, if we don't, who will?
Hold on. I just got proof he has a fucking fisting dildo on his bookshelf.
What?
The same guy.
No, he does not. No, he does not. Fuck off. Right, okay. This, you know what? This video's over. This is done. This is all we need to know.
This telling.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's all we need to know. That shit, like, fuck me, man. Fuck Jesus. Oh my god. Why is it every time? This is actually good. I didn't expect this, Garbo.
I was just scrolling down, and it says, thanks for the deets. I was like, deets on what? So I'm watching this video. Like, notice how I cannot make the black fist. And it pans to his shelf, and it's just that fucking
That's fucking beautiful, man. That's amazing. That's oh my god.
You just can't. Hold on. This is a better screenshot. This is a resistance fist.
Let me see it.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Oh my god.
I know I have a centaur body pillow in my background, but for God's sakes, this is just somehow worse.
I mean, the thing is, you can tell, like, this guy
there it is.
Oh my god.
This is a resistance fist. The fucking.
Oh my god. You see, the thing is, I don't really take myself, like, very seriously, and I don't think you do either, Garbgo. This guy clearly does. That's the issue.
He takes himself seriously.
Yeah, like, the thing is, like, see if you're going to do anything online, and I think this, like, applies to anyone that, like, even if you just want to post a comment anywhere, like, you know, you need to get over yourself sometimes. You know, sometimes you just need to not worry so much. You know, you need to, like, you know, you're going to see stuff online that's going to be like, this is fucking ridiculous, and this guy clearly fits the bill for that. It's like, glasses. How do these people even cope living like this? You know, there's something not like.
I honestly could not tell you. Like, this dude sees RaCiSt in his fucking soup.
Yeah, he does. It's kind of sad, honestly, if I be honest with you.
Fucking Nerdrotic posted a reply to this. I'm gonna save this one actually.
Let me say. Where
you're talking with that should go in the fucking.
That's going in the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Yeah, that's the thumbnail to this video. Yeah, definitely. Well, the thing is, like, you know the saddest thing about it. Think about it. What year was Token's youngest son die? He died in 2020. You know. And look what's came out since then,
bro. Like, once the red tape came off, people came running to come just rape this fucking, like, because it is rape. They're raping this entire story and fan base to try and get every kind of inch of power they can get.
Inch of power. This
is like the Russians flooding into Berlin, just taking whatever they fucking could after the war.
Yeah. The thing is, what I love the most, what the best thing about this one this time around is people have wised up to it. People are not falling for the same tricks. You know, there was so many people, say like in 2013, like back when like comics and like video games started getting all the DLC and stuff like that, you know, there was a lot of people that were still very scared of the idea of being called like racist or whatever online.
No. I thought the fist was a great representation of this guy's character. No, this dude got a Target employee fired because they wouldn't sell him a toothbrush for 1 cent.
No, he did not. Did got Target? Is that this? Wait.
So look at this. David Levitt, the Target manager Tory is not honoring the price of their items per Massachusetts law. So literally, they're probably replacing, because all the stock stickers say 1 cent. They're probably replacing the sticker price. He saw that and tried I guess, steal this Oral-B for only 1 cent, and got so mad he got her fired over it because she wouldn't sell him a 1 cent Sonic toothbrush.
Yeah,
this you can always tell how people are by how they treat other people.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Definitely.
I'm an asshole, sure, and I have my asshole moments, but I'm not going to get someone fired because I want a 1 cent toothbrush.
I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this a lot. I feel like I'm only really a dickhead if I'm pushed into the situation of being a dickhead. You know what I mean?
Would you make me a dickhead?
I was never a dickhead. You forced my hand. All right, it wasn't my fault. You made me the way I am. You made me. You know, that's kind of the way I feel about it. This guy's fucking as an absolute joke. So yeah, this is someone else that you guys should probably like ban or like block off Twitter. And you know, the scariest thing is, like, you know, look at his following that he's got. Clearly, there is a lot of people that. Or
he pay for bots, one or the other.
Well, did you see that? So, okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a big thing going on with Twitter where they are... Any Twitter account that hasn't been active in, like, over, like, 2 or 3 years, they're going to pretty much delete them all. So they are, as, like, a big flush of... And, like, you know, let's be serious. If you haven't used your Twitter account in 2 years... Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you want, just make a new one. I don't really see a big deal with that. I think that's fine. And again, it even goes for, it doesn't matter about posts and stuff. It matters about, like, inbox and stuff like that as well. So it's not like, you know, people that just lurk that have to worry. It's, you know what I mean? To me, it's not a big deal. And all these people are fucking freaking out, and I think it's because they know fine likely that the bulk of their followings are bots. You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious. Like, it just is. It just is. What else do you really want to put on this? I don't really know where else to go with this, bar like laughing at this guy. BlAcK aRaGon
is more just laughing.
Yeah. My N-word. Enough with... okay. Wait, I thought that was... I thought that was Varge for a second there. It's like, well, you know...
So he cherry-picked, like, a couple of like, look at these racists. It's like, oh, God.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You're a vile racist. What's this black guy who is clearly not aRaGon carrying aRaGon sword? What did Wizards, of course,
mean by this?
Yeah. Wizards.
So basically, he's cherry picking all the troll posts to try and make his point without understanding they're trying to troll him on purpose, which he's then falling for the troll and consuming the bait. It's like, well, I guess if anything, these guys consume bait faster than no one else do. Like, you can put out a little troll post and they'll just chomp on that bitch as soon as they fucking can.
But are we falling for the troll post bait? Is he
well, the problem is, see, I don't think he's trolling, though. I think he actually believes this shit.
Oh, God. Oh, please don't say. You know what? My life was so much better my life was so much better when I believed 90% of posts I saw online were fake. My life was... It was just better.
Hold on. Look. Oh, okay. One last banger, okay?
All right.
One last... I took the bait post.
What's this?
Oh, look at your comments.
Strawberries are delicious, but apparently you're a triggered racist. I at least swapped you to a strawberry. You can use it as a profile picture. What the... That's actually pretty funny. I like that.
He just takes the bait every time. And unfortunately, these guys are a news source for some people. And that's kind of the problem, is that some people like use him as a news source. Like, well, it must be true because David Levitt, the Toothless Wonder, fucking...
Toothless Wonder. Right, okay.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to put on this one, guys. look, you know, the thing is, as I said earlier, sometimes I feel like, is this worth talking about? And yeah, it kind of is, just because... Okay, so for me personally, I love Lord of the Rings, and I don't want to see it turn into what they did to... Look at my boy video games, look at my boy comics.
Look at my slaughtered my boy.
Look at my boy literally fucking everything else. Look what they're like. Look at it, just everything. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Look what they've done to everything the past 10 years. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to see it anymore. So yeah, sorry if you don't like these sort of videos, but you know, it's kind of one of those ones. I feel like we're at a. I think we are at a crossroads. You know. And it's either you do something about it or you don't, you know? But I don't think you have any leg to stand on if you want to complain about it and then continue to not do anything about it. Is that fair to say? Is that, like, you know, worth bringing up? I don't know. Either way.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Fuck. Look, 30% sale. Pew, pew, pew. You guys like models, but, like, cheap models? You guys like, the Ghastly.
Like cat pussy.
Yeah, we got you sorted, boys. We got you sorted. So yeah, check all that sort of stuff out. I would say check out this guy, just for like the fun of it.
just for a good level.
I think you'll enjoy it, honestly. And also, like, you know, me and Garp are trying to use Twitter more often, so, like, you know, you can find our links down below. It is probably the only, like, social media that I'm, like, semi-active on, you know.
Because Twitter's hot as shit right now.
Yeah, it is getting better. It is
because Twitter is basically /B now, in all the best and worst ways.
Yeah, it is at best and work. Well, it's not like, you know, the amount of porn that I see is nothing compared to like B. B just turned into when did B turn into the porn board? Like, you know, literally, like it just turned into like top furry, gay, fucking whatever porn about maybe 2011, maybe 2012. Or was it before? I can't remember now. It's been a while. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I don't.
It's been years.
I don't really know what to say to you guys. This is the thing, and this is the state of nerd-dominated hobbies, I suppose. This is what we got to deal with, and that's the worst thing. It is like, you know,
being infiltrated by fake nerds.
Well, fuck it is. It's been going on for a long time. And I think anyone that fucking can pay attention has seen that. You know, anyone that's been paying even close attention has seen that and what's been going on for years on end. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know. Look, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't really know what else to put on this. See you guys about,